Hey everyone, good morning. I hope you are doing great. So let's get started. It's 2nd of July and दिन के 9:27 हुए हैं. So आज की टास्क को स्टार्ट करते हैं विदाउट एनी फर्दर डिले. Thank you so much guys for such a big love and support. Keep loving, keep supporting. Uh, uh, it means a lot on different part of the country and different continent even also. The people used to come here and they support me. The way they appreciate me it means a lot for me. So let's see started without any further delay. आज मैंने मॉडर्न इंडिया की बुक मैंने पूरी तरह से फिनिश कर लिया एंड नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू रिवाइज द पॉलिटी. सो पॉलिटी में मैंने चैप्टर नंबर 1 जो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट से रिलेटेड वो मैंने ख़त्म कर लिया, जिसमें गवर्नर और गवर्नर के रोल्स मैंने देखा था. स्टेट गवर्नर का जो आर्टिकल है, आर्टिकल 153 टू 162 है, पार्ट 6 ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में दिया गया है, जिसमें आर्टिकल 153 टू लेकर के 167 जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ स्टेट को डील करता है. So that is related to state government, which has been given in part 6 of the constitution, and article between 153 to 167. अब नेक्स्ट पॉइंट एग्ज़ाम के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से जो भी इम्पोर्टेंट है, इसमें स्टेट गवर्नमेंट में हमने सरकारिया कमीशन देखा था, जो सेंटर स्टेट रिलेशन से सब कमीशन आता है. कुंची कमीशन होता है, सरकारिया कमीशन होता है, ठीक, एंड राजमन्नार कमीशन होता है जो सेंटर स्टेट रिलेशन की बात करता है. सो दैट इज द सम इम्पोर्टेंट कमीशन. एंड देन मैंने कोशिश करी थी जुडिशरी के बारे में, सुप्रीम कोर्ट, हाई कोर्ट, सबऑर्डिनेट कोर्ट एंड इशू रिलेटेड द जुडिशरी. आई हैव फिनिश्ड द चैप्टर नंबर 2 ऑल्सो, कि जुडिशरी को जो जजों की अपॉइंटमेंट कितनी होती है और आर्टिकल किसमें दिया गया है, ठीक. आर्टिकल 124 में सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जज की बात करता है, और जिसमें इसको 28 जनवरी 1950 को इस्टेब्लिशमेंट किया जाता है, 2 डे आफ्टर द कमेंसमेंट ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. एंड आर्टिकल 124 में अपॉइंटमेंट ऑफ जजों की बात करता हूँ. तो टोटल 31 जज है, 30 जज एंड 1 चीफ जस्टिस. एंड देन नेचर ऑफ रिमूवल ऑफ द जजेस, सैलरी ऑफ द जजेस, ओथ वे मैंने देखा था. इसके बाद रिट पिटिशन हो गया, अपलेट ज्यूरिडिक्शन हो गया, ओरिजिनल ज्यूरिडिक्शन हो गया, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल सिविल मैटर, क्रिमिनल्स मैटर्स, एडवाइजरी ज्यूरिडिक्शन हो गया, रिवाइजरी ज्यूरिडिक्शन. सुप्रीम कोर्ट एज द कोर्ट ऑफ रिकॉर्ड, कोर्ट ऑफ कंटेंट ऑफ कोर्ट भी हमने देखा था. फिर देन हाई कोर्ट, टोटल 29 स्टेट और 28 स्टेट और 8 यूनियन टेरिटरी में 24 हाई कोर्ट है. 2013 में 3 नए हाई कोर्ट बनते हैं, मेघालय, मणिपुर और त्रिपुरा. 2013 में 3 नए हाई कोर्ट बनते हैं, मेघालय, मणिपुर, त्रिपुरा. अभी प्रेजेंट में 24 हाई कोर्ट है, ठीक. जुडिशरी में आपको सुप्रीम कोर्ट, हाई कोर्ट, सबऑर्डिनेट कोर्ट है. हाई कोर्ट को 1862 में इंडियन हाई कोर्ट एक्ट से, जो 1861 में आया था, उसके तहत इसको इस्टेब्लिशमेंट किया करते हैं कलकत्ता, बॉम्बे, मद्रास में. एंड देन समय के साथ साथ जैसे बढ़ता गया, आर्टिकल 214 में दिया गया, पार्लियामेंट के पास पावर है कि हाई कोर्ट कॉमन हाई कोर्ट हो सकता है 2 या 2 से अधिक राज्यों में, जो आर्टिकल 231 में दिया गया. एंड जजों की अपॉइंटमेंट प्रायर कंसेंट किया जाता है प्रेसिडेंट के, एंड रिक्वेस्ट द रिटायर हाई कोर्ट जज टू सी टेक्ट एंड जज ऑफ हाई कोर्ट फॉर अ टेम्पोररी पीरियड. अगर रिटायर्ड कोई जज है तो टेम्पोररी पीरियड के लिए आप रिक्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं। जो एज होता है 62 ईयर होता है, उसके बियॉन्ड भी रह सकता है इफ़ इट इज़ नेसेसरी। सैलरी जो होता है 2,25,000 हाई कोर्ट के जज को, 2.5 लाख चीफ जस्टिस के जज को। क्वालिफिकेशन सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया होना चाहिए, 10 साल किसी एटलीस्ट किसी जुडिशल ऑफिस में काम करना होना चाहिए, और वो हाई कोर्ट में 10 साल तक काम किए, तो दैट इज द क्वालिफिकेशन। ज्यूरिडिक्शन की बात करते हैं और पावर की बात करते हैं। टेरिटोरियल ज्यूरिडिक्शन, ओरिजिनल ज्यूरिडिक्शन, अपीलेट ज्यूरिडिक्शन, रिट्स ज्यूरिडिक्शन। पहला हाई कोर्ट आपका बॉम्बे, कोलकाता एंड 1862 में बनता है बॉम्बे, कोलकाता बॉम्बे एंड मद्रास। 3 हाई कोर्ट पहला बनता है, एंड देन इलाहाबाद 1866 में बनता है, एंड इसके बाद टोटल राज्य। सबऑर्डिनेट कोर्ट में सबऑर्डिनेट कोर्ट, सिविल कोर्ट, क्रिमिनल कोर्ट, रेवेन्यू कोर्ट। In East District of India, there are the various type of subordinate or lower court. Structure, function of the subordinate court are more or less uniform throughout the country. Designated of the courts cannot their function. There are the civil court, criminal court, and the revenue court. So, type of cases: the civil cases pertain the dispute between the two or more persons regarding to the property, breach of agreement, contract, divorce, landlord tenant dispute, and that is civil courts. The hierarchy of civil courts: Supreme Court, High Court, District Court, Subordinate Judge Class 1, Court of Sub Judge Class 2, and the municipal courts and Court of Small Causes of Metropolitan Cities. Hierarchy of criminal judiciary: Supreme Court, High Court, Session Judge, Additional ASJ, Additional Session Judge, Subordinate Class Judge, Additional Session Judge, and this Assistant Judge, Chief Metropolitan Magistrate. So, criminal courts, the court of the session judge, known as the session court, is the highest court for the criminal cases in the district. Then हमने देखा था revenue courts deal with the cases of land revenue in the state. Highest revenue court in district is the Board of Revenue, and the writ, the court of commissioner, collectors, Tehsildar, assistant Tehsildar. Board of Revenue hear the final appeal against all the lower revenue courts under the E-Courts Project. Comment reconsidering the All India Judiciary Service. Issue related to judiciary, judicial review, public interest litigation. Article 312 of the Constitution also confirms the power of Parliament to create All India Service. First, AIMS 11 Law Commission have also recommended the setting of All India Judiciary Service. Even the Supreme Court, in two of its judgments in 1991 and 1993, it recommended the setting of All India Judiciary Service. The judicial review, we have seen that. Procedure establishment by the law, due process of law. Judicial review in India is based on the procedure establishment by the law, as against the due process of law on which the American version of judicial review is based. The Indian Constitution clearly laid down under Article 21 that no person shall be deprived of his right of the life and personal liberty except according to the procedure establishment by the law. It means according to the usual practice as laid down in the statute of the law. Under the procedure established by the law, the courts examine the law only from the point of view of the legislator and competence and see that prescribed procedure have been followed by the executive. In other words, the courts examine only the procedure aspect. It is not expected to go behind the motive of the law or to see. Article 360 power of Parliament to amend the Constitution. But limitation of judicial assessment of the judicial तो ये सब चीज़ें हमने देखी क्रिटिसिज्म कंक्लूजन अल्टरनेटिव डिस्प्यूट एडीआर से बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं Today I am going to finish the chapter number 3, the local government. So let's get started. We all know that the system of self-government was well established before the invasion of the British. The old system of the self-contained the village panchayat was dismantled in the modern administrative setup based on the British model. Mahatma Gandhi strongly believed in the Gram Swaraj and the pledge for the transfer of power to the rural masses. According to him, the village should be governed themselves through the elected panchayat to become the self-sufficient. In the Constitution of India, no provision was made for establishment of local self-government except the incorporation of Article 40. Article 40 in the DPSP, Directive Principle of State Policy. In this direction, Community Development Program (CDP) was started on 2nd of October 1952. The second experiment was the National Extension Scheme, which was launched in 1953. First was the Community Development CDP, and then second experiment was the NES, National Extension Scheme, which was launched in 1953. CDP was started 2nd of October 1952. NES, National Extension Service, was launched in 1953. That has been given in Article 40 in our Constitution. Provision related to the local government in DPSP, Directive Principle of State Policy. What is the CDP, Community Development Program, which is launched in 1952? Both the Community Development Program and the National Extension Scheme were based on integrated approach of various aspects of rural development, and it was initiated and intended to promote the self-help and the self-reliance among the rural people. Community development program was launched in the 55 selected block. The program was made a provision for the appointing block development officer, village labor worker, and this program was initiated and intended to bring the socio-economic development of rural masses on democratic line, but failed to take up the long and expected line due to the absence of effective instrument of people participation. Balwantrai Mehta Committee 1957. Balwantrai Mehta Committee was the first committee set up in 1957 to look into the problem of democratic decentralization in independent India. The committee was asked to report the community development program. The committee made for the reaching recommendation in the direction of democratic decentralization, rural reconstruction. It pointed out that the community development program was not successful because it failed to evoke the local initiative, and that in absence of the local initiative and local interest, the development would not be possible. The committee laid down the five fundamental principles. This would be the three-tier structure of the local self-government body consisting of Gram Panchayat at the village level, Panchayat Samiti at the block level, and Jila Parishad at the district level. This body should be the link together. So, first community development, which come into 1952, community development come into 1952, and then Balwantrai Mehta Committee, which come into 1957. The committee say look into the problems of democratic decentralization of independent India, and then this would be the three tier. The Balwantrai Mehta Committee, B.R. Mehta Committee has stated that there are five fundamental principles we should be keep in mind. First is the three-tier structure of local self-government, in which the Gram Panchayat at a village level, Panchayat Samiti at a block level, village Panchayat Samiti block level, and Jila Parishad at the district level. So these are the three-tier structure, and all the three are linked together. That is the most important. Second, this body should be constituted with the direct and indirect election. Third, there should be the genuine transfer of power, responsibility to these body to enable them to discharge their responsibility. Uh, Adequate resources should be transferred to these body to enable them to discharge their responsibility. All welfare and development schemes and programs at all the three levels should be channels through these body. The three system should facilitate the further devolution and the disposal of the power and responsibility in the future. So these are the five fundamental principles which has been given by the Balwantrai Mehta Committee in the 1957. First is the three-tier structure, Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti, and the Jila Parishad. Second, it should be constituted to direct and indirect election. It should be constituted direct, indirect election. Third point, there should be the genuine transfer of power and responsibility to the each body. Discharge their responsibility. Fourth point, adequate resources should be the transfer to the each body. Fifth point, all welfare and development scheme and program. All welfare and development scheme and program at all the three levels uh, should be channels through the each body. The three-tiered structure should facilitate the further devolution and disposal of the power responsibility. Now we get it about the Balwantrai Mehta Committee, which came into 1957 and took into the problem of democratic decentralization in independent India. And this committee laid down these five principles we should be keeping. The committee envisaged the three-tier structure of Panchayat known as Jila Parishad, Panchayat Samiti, Gram Panchayat. Recommendation: encouragement of the people participation in community work, promotion of agriculture, animal husbandry, promoting the welfare of the weaker section. and welfare beeper section and women through the panchayat. Recommendation of Balwantara B.R. Mehta Committee come into the 1st of April 1958. Rajasthan was the first state to implement the 2nd of October 1959. The recommendation of the Balwantara Mehta Committee was implemented in many states in the country mid 1960. So the Balwantara Mehta Committee was implemented by the Rajasthan in 2nd of October 1959, and between in mid 1960 there are many states implemented uh, these recommendation which is given by the B.R. Mehta. Panchayat has reached all part of the country, but there was a decline in the Panchayati Raj institution after the mid 60s, mainly because of the centralized tendency of the functioning of all over the country. So next committee was the Ashok Mehta Committee in 1977. It in this backdrops in 1977, the Janata government appointed a committee with Ashok Mehta as a chairman and was launched entrusted with the task of inquiry into the cases responsible for the poor performance of the Panchayati Raj institution, and it was also asked to suggest the measures strengthen the Panchayati Raj. So after the B.R. Mehta Committee in 1977, second committee was called Ashok Mehta Committee. It was by the Janata government, appointed by the Janata government, in which Ashok Mehta was the chairman. Ashok Mehta tasked by inquiring into the cases responsible for poor performance of the Panchayat. So what is the things that will responsible for the poor performance of the Panchayati Raj institution? So Ashok Mehta Committee has suggested that two-tier system of Panchayati Raj, in which the Jila Parishad at the district level and Mandal Panchayat at the group of the village, as against the three-tier system suggested by the Balwantara Mehta. The committee recommended the constitutional protection of the Panchayati Raj institution and further decentralization of power at all levels. It also recommended the regular election of these body and the open participation of political parties, the separate judicial organ in the form of Nyaya Panchayat, and planning at a district level with the district collector exercising the regulatory power. So the committee suggested Ashok Mehta committee come into the 1977. It was appointed by the Janata government for the performance of the Panchayati Raj institution. So the committee suggested the fifth thing, five important thing. First was the two-tier structure. Jila Parishad at district, Mandal Panchayat at the group of the village, consisting the three-tier system, which is suggested by the Balwantara Mehta. Committee also, second point, recommend that constitutional protection of the Panchayati Raj institution and further decentralization of power at all the levels. And third, recommended regular election to these bodies and open participation of the political parties. The separate judicial organs in the form of the Nyaya Panchayat. So these are the some important points related to Ashok Mehta Committee which come into the 1977. It was appointed by the Janata government. First point is the two-tier structure which is given by the Ashok Mehta Committee. Second point, institutionalization of the Panchayati Raj institution, separate judicial organ of the Nyaya Panchayat, planning at the district level and district collector exercising. Due to fall the Janata government, the Ashok Mehta Committee recommendation was not implemented. Few states, including the Karnataka, formulated a new legislation on the basis of the recommendation of the third committee was the G.V.K. Rao, which come into the 1985. So we have seen that B.R. Mehta Committee, Ashok Mehta Committee, and third committee G.V.K. Rao. G.V.K. Rao Committee was set up to review the existing administration arrangement for the rural development and poverty alleviation program. So now we get it about the G.V.K. Rao Committee, which was set up for the review of existing administration arrangement for rural development. It recommended the review of Panchayati Raj institutions such as the greater responsibility of the plan implementation, monitoring of rural development program could be assigned to the JIL. And it suggested that the three-tier structure of the local cell again, JVK Raya committee also suggested the three-tier structure. Suggested the district level planning with the appointment of the district level commission and the chief executive of the Jilla Council, and the better integration of the block and the lower level of the plan with the low level of the PR institution. And then after the GVK Rao committee had come in 1985, and then LM Sigmi committee which come into the 1986. LM Sigmi committee will recommend that Panchayati Raj institutions should be constitutionally recognized and protected. A new chapter was a new chapter in the constitution should be provided to define their powers and functions. Free and fair election conducted through the election commission, and the appointment of the finance commission for the check, and all the rural development program are entrusted to the Panchayati Raj institution by the amendments 7th schedule of the constitution. So the LM Singhvi committee has said that constitutionally recognition for the Panchayati Raj institution and the protection of new chapter was the new chapter in the constitution should be provided which define the power function of the Panchayati Raj institution, and the free and fair election to be conducted through the election commission. So state election commission is responsible for the election of the Panchayati Raj institution. All the rural development program interested in the Panchayati Raj institution by the amending schedule A7th of the constitution. 1173rd Constitutional Amendment Act 1992, which come for the constitutionally recognition and protection for the Panchayati Raj institution. So that's why it was the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act come into the 1992 for the protection of the Panchayati Raj institution in the constitution. These many reports of the government, including the 64th Amendment Bill on the local government 1989 in the Parliament, but it failed to get the required support. The second attempt was also made September 1990 for the bills of the Parliament. Okay. So after the break, so let's get started once more again. 73rd Amendment Act 1992. The following these many reports, there are the three reports such B.R. Mehta report, Ashok Mehta report, GVK committee and LM Singhvi committee. And LM Singhvi committee come into the 1986, and it's recommend that Panchayati Raj institutions should be constitutionally recognized and protected, free and fair election, appointment of finance commission, and all the rural development program are entrusted to the Panchayati Raj institution by the amending the seventh schedule of the constitution. So, 73rd Constitution Amendment Act 1992. It was introduced in the 64th Amendment Bill in the local government in the 1989 in the Parliament, but it failed to get the required support. And then second attempt was made in the September 1990 to pass the bill in the Panchayat in the Parliament. The bill, however, lapsed due to the dissolution of the Parliament. Finally, the bill was passed in the 1992 as the 73rd Amendment Act 1992 with the minor modifications that came into the force on 24th of April 1993. This act was added in Part 9 of the Constitution, consists of provision from Article 243 to 243O. In addition, it added the 11th schedule consisting of 29 functional items of the Panchayat. Thus, the Act has given the practical shape to the Article 40 under the DPSP of the Constitution, which lay down that the state shall take a step to recognize the village panchayat and endow them with such a power authority as may be necessarily to enable them to function as a unit of self-government. And this act finally gave the Panchayati Raj a constitutional status. Now we get it about the 73rd CAA, Constitutional Amendment Act. Uh, it act was added into Part 9 to the Constitution. Article 243 to 243O and 29 functional items. DPSP Article 40 related to the establishment of the Panchayati Raj institution. So these are the some important points related to the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act. Provision for the Act can be grouped into the two categories. There are the two categories of the Act. First is the compulsory and second is the voluntary. Compulsory provision of the Act have to be included in the state law creating the new Panchayati Raj system. Voluntary provisions, on the other hand, may be included at the discretion of the state in according with the local situation and the need. Thus, the Act does not disturb the constitutional balance between the center and state in the federal setup, though it is central law on the state subject. The Act does not encroach among the jurisdiction of the state, which are given to adequate discretionary power with regard to Panchayati Raj. What were the compulsory provision of this Act? First, organization of the Gram Sabha. Second, creation of the three-tier Panchayati Raj structure like district, block, village level. Or third, all the state in the panchayat shall be filled by the person choose by the direct election from the territorial constituency in the Panchayati Raj area. Fourth, minimum age for the contesting election to the Panchayati, 21 in the. Fifth, reservation of the seat for the STS in the Panchayati in the proportion of their population. Sixth, reservation of women in the Panchayati up to the 31/3. Creation of state election commission to conduct the election. 5 years of the tenure, and each state to constitute the state finance commission every 5 years to review the financial position of the. So these are the some important provisions related to 73rd Constitution. First is organizing the village panchayat. Second, the three-tier panchayati raj institution. Third is the seat in the panchayat shall be filled by the person chosen by direct election. Minimum age should be the 21 for contesting the election. Reservation for STSC according to their population. Reservation for the women uh, in the panchayat is one third. And creation of state election commission to conduct the election. 5 year of the tenures. And the state is to constitute the state finance commission every 5 years. Voluntarily provision of the act giving the voting right to recommendation of the panchayat, union and state legislature in this body, providing the reservation for the backward class, giving the panchayat financial autonomy, and there under the power levying taxes fee, devolution of the power to the panchayati raj body to perform the function as the provided in 9 and 11 schedule. So 11 schedule. The devolution of the power of Panchayati Raj body to perform the function as provided in 11. What are the features of the Act? Gram Sabha, Article 243A. Gram Sabha is the body consisting of persons registered in the electoral roles related to village compromise within the area panchayat. This meets twice a year and it shall be exercised such a power, perform such a function as the legislature of the state determined. Clauses Article 243 provided that Gram Sabha may exercise such a power, perform such a function at the village level and legislature of the state may by law provide. Three-tier system that has been given in the Article 243b and the composition of panchayat Article 243c. So three-tier system. The act envisages the three-tier structure of panchayati raj government. The structure envisages the panchayat, the village panchayat, intermediate level, district level. But in the state with the population not exceeding the 20 lakh, it is not mandatory to have the intermediate level. Composition of panchayat, all the members of the panchayat at all the levels shall be elected directly by the people from the territorial constituency. At the village level, chairperson of the panchayat is to be elected in such a manner as state legislature may be determined by the law. But the chairperson of the panchayat at the intermediate and the district level shall be elected indirectly by from the amongst the elected members. In addition, the chairperson of the village panchayat can be made member of the panchayat samiti, and some of these chairperson and the panchayat samiti will made a member of Jila Parishad. MP, MLA, MLC should be member of the panchayat at the intermediate and district level. The reservation की बात करें, reservation Article 243D, scheduled caste and scheduled tribe reservation, all the entire panchayati raj for the scheduled caste scheduled tribe proportion to their population total population of panchayati raj. Further, the state legislators have provided the reservation of the office for the chairperson in panchayati raj. Women, not less than one third of the total number of the seats field direct election in every panchayat area shall be reserved for the women. There shall be include the seat reserved for the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe only. 110 Constitution Amendment Bill 2006 amends the limits of power of reservation. Chairperson, the number of the seats and the number of copies of the chairperson reserved for the women STSC under the clauses shall be allotted by the rotating of different panchayat districts. Backward Classes, the legislature of the state is also allowed to make any provision for the reservation of the seat in any panchayat or office of the chairperson. Duration of panchayat that has been given in Article 243E. Every panchayat shall continue to 5 years from its first meeting. Hello, how are you? Earlier, the accordance with the procedure prescribed by the state legislature in case it dissolved earlier, then the election must be taken within the 6 months. So deviation has been given to 43E if earlier. Where are you from? Qualification that has been given in Article 243. Do you understand Hindi or English? Only Kannada. Okay, you understand Hindi also now. What are you doing right now? I mean, are you also aspirant or only you're doing something else job like qualifications say when you are doing the children in the member of the state legislation. The only difference is that where the minimum age contesting is 21 of year in the question series whether the members become the subjected to any qualification disqualification should be referred to the such authority in the state legislature may be provided. Okay, what are you doing in your college right like graduation or post graduation? Power and function article 243 the state legislation has been conferred the power to determine diploma CS. That's great. uh, Diploma in CS and after that would you like to do something BTech and this power may be respected the preparation and implementation of plan for the economics development and social justice. Matter should be included in the ninth of schedule. No problem. You can continue your study in your working condition also. But if you want to do something uh, job, then it's good. Different people have the different problems. Like uh, Instagram has been given in this inbox. I think I have given it in this below this box. Our import is the text by the forms. Yes. I have given in this description somewhere mention you can find it. Social and financial panchayati are provided for the state legislature as it may be. Authorize the panchayati Raj to impose the tax, duty, tolls. It may be permitted by the state act. Assign the taxes, duty, tolls may be the collector for the state government. Okay, I'm going to give you. Don't worry. This is my Instagram ID. You can search it. Is it? Yes, definitely I will send you. I'm not able to copy. I'm not able to find it. Uh, will you please tell me something else? Yes, give me your number. Give me your number. I'll be send you. Uh, Prince Jain, hello, how are you? Where are you from, Prince? No, I'm not a dropper at all. I have my graduation and post graduation and diploma and something like that. Okay, welcome to our stream, Prince from Jaipur. I'm here in Delhi and I'm not a dropper. Yes. What are you doing? I mean, are you okay, Tarun? Yes, yes. I am preparing for the civil services, Prince. Uh, have you given me your number, na? Yes, I'll call you. Don't. Uh, I will call you. Uh, if you uh, if you Tarun, if you give me your number, I will definitely call you. Whenever I will be free, I will definitely call you. Prince, it's okay, no problem. But best of luck to you also for you're preparing for the JE, IIT JE. That's good, and keep working no matter whatever the situation and condition. Yes, yes. Keep keep working hard. You will be definitely succeed. Tarun, I'm not able to get your number. I don't know where you have given me. No, I am not able to get your number. So send me on my Instagram. I will call you at evening time at 6 or 7 o'clock after the study. Okay. The Instagram ID has been given in my description about or description ID, so you can find it. And I'm not able to find you, so sorry for that. State Finance Commission Article 243 I 243 Act provided that within a year of coming into force of Act together at 5 years, state government shall appoint the State Finance Commission to review the financial provision of the Panchayati and suggest a different means agreement the same. It will make the recommendation to the government, the principal government, the distribution of the net proceeding of the taxes, duties, tolls, fee level by the state between the state and panchayat and other. The determination of the tax, duty, tolls, fee, it may be assigned appropriate by the panchayat, granting aid to panchayat from the consolidated fund of state. Measure the needs to improve the financial position of the panchayat. Here I'm not able to get your number. Only written here, this is my number. You can send me your number in my Instagram ID. I will call you. Whether the governor shall call the reports of the commission along with the memorandum of action and let before the legislature attest. Article 243J provided for an audit of account of the Panchayat. The State Election Commission Article 243K election K provided has been made to ensure the free and fair election to the Panchayat. It required the Constitution of the State Election Commission, Constitution of the Election Commission to be appointed by the law. You can be removed on the same ground by the judge of the High Court. Power is suspended of the direction control of the election the panchayat, including the preparation of electoral rolls and vested in the election commission, barring interference by the court. Act bar the interference by the court in the electoral matter of the panchayat to declare that the validity of any law related to the delimitation of the constituency or allotment of the seats to such a constituency cannot be requested in any court. Further, it laid down that no election to any panchayat is to be to option except by the election petition presented in such authority and in such a manner provided by the state legislature. Urban local government. The term urban local government in India signifies the governance of an urban area by the people together their elected representative. The jurisdiction of the urban local government is limited to the specific urban area, which is demarcated for the purpose of the state. 74th Constitutional Amendment Act 1990. The Amendment Act was inserted in 9th A of the Constitution, and which deal with the administration of municipality and nagar. It consists of Article 243P to 243ZG. It also added a new 12th C of the Constitution. 74th Amendment 1992 Part 9th A 12th Schedule of the Constitution Act gave the constitutional status of a municipality. Constitutions of Municipality Article Clause 243K provided that every state institution, state government called the general's name municipality will be constitution. Such institution will be three types: Nagar Panchayat, Municipal Council, Municipal Corporation. Nagar Panchayat, Municipal Council, Municipal Corporation. Nagar Panchayat for the transitional area, that is the area in which the transfer from the rural area to urban area. Municipal Council for the smaller urban area, and the Municipal Corporation for the larger urban area. 243Q makes it obligatory for every state to constitute such a unit. But if there is the urban area or the part of it where the municipal services are being provided, proposed to be provided by the industrial establishment in that area, that considering also size of the area and other factor of the government may specify it to be the industrial council. Such an area, it is not mandatory to constitute a municipality. The terms in transitional area are smaller urban area, larger urban area, and means such area as governor may be determined by with regard to the population density of the population, whether the revenue generated for the local administration, the percentage of employment in the non-agriculture activity, and the economic importance or the such other composition of municipality. Article 243R. Member of municipality would generally be elected by the direct election from the territorial constituency. Chairperson shall be elected in the manner provided by the legislature. The legislature of state may by the law provided for representation in the municipality without the right to vote in the meetings of the municipality. Person having special knowledge or experience in the municipal administration. Member of Lok Sabha, State Assembly, Rajya Sabha, Legislative Council. Chairperson of committee constituted under the Article 243S. 243S Ward Committee. It provides the formation of the ward committee consisting of one or more ward in the municipality having the 3 lakh or more population. State legislature shall take the provision with respect to its composition, territorial area, manner in which the seat and ward committee shall be filled. It is open for the state legislature to constitute the committee addition to the ward committee. Reservation of the seats for the scheduled cars, scheduled types and rule. Article 243T. As Part 9, reservation of the seats are to be the made favor of the scheduled cars, scheduled tribes in every municipality on the reservation in the favor of the scheduled class and the tribe shall come to end with the expiry of period of specific Article 343. Out of the total number the seat to be the filled by the direct election, at least one third would be the reserved for the women, and this includes the quota for the women belonging to scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. This includes the quota for the women belonging to scheduled and caste and scheduled tribes. 112th Constitutional Amendment Bill 2096 to increase the percentage of reservation for the women for the post of member of chairperson from 33% to 50%. Chairman have left the state legislature. Uh, yes, I will search it. No, I'm not able to receive any things. You can send me. I will. Again, try to send it. Once more, again, try to send it. Yes, yes. Send me there. I will call you whenever I will be free at evening time. Backward classes is permission for the state legislature to make the provision of the reservation for the state officer and chairman. Duration of municipality, Article 443 Q. Every municipality has the terms of the 5 year, and every municipality is given to its member opportunity to be heard before the devolution. An election to constitute the municipality should be complete well before the expiry of duration of 5 years. In case of devolution, free before the 5 year term. Yes, yes, we definitely will. Thank you so much for coming here. Qualification for the member 243B. The qualification is the same as the required for being the chosen as the member of state legislature. The only difference is that where the minimum age for the contesting election is the 21st year. In cases of election, state election legislator that has been given Article 173 power, authority, responsibility of municipality. 243W, the legislature of state have been conferred the power to confer on the municipality all the such powers and authority as may be necessary to enable them to function in situation of the city. It has especially been mentioned that they may be given the responsibility of preparation of the plan for the economic development. Development and the social justice. Implementation of the schemes that may be the literacy level. In this record, the matters listed in the 12th schedule. The schedule contains the 18th item that is the urban planning, regulation at the large. Roads, bridges, water supply, public health, fire services, urban forestry, slums. Power to impose the taxes on financial resources. The state legislation made by the law authority and municipality by the levy. Collect appropriate taxes, duty, tolls. Law may lay down the limits and the prescribe the procedure to be the followed. It can also assign the municipality and by the state's duty collected by the state government. Granting aid may be the given the municipality from the consolidated from the state. Finance Commission 243 1. Finance Commission constituted Article 243 first I and shall be review the financial position of the municipality to make the recommendation. Distribution between the state and the municipality. The net proceeds of the taxes, duty, toll fee liable by the state and which are divided between them in the allocation of the same to various level of the municipality. The taxes, duty, tolls fee may be assigned to the municipality, granting aid to the municipality. The measure needed to improve the financial position of the municipality. Any other matter that may be referred to the government. Article 243Z provided for the audit of account of the municipality. Election of municipality, Article 243ZA. State Election Commission appointed Article 243K to have power the superintendent's direction, control of preparation of electoral roll, conduct all the election to the municipality. The state legislators have been vested with the necessary power to regulate by the law. Matter related to the election to the municipality. Bar to interfere by the court in the electoral matter. The court shall have jurisdiction to examine the validity of law related to delimitation of constituency for the allotment of the seat made under the 243Z. An election to the municipality can be called the optionally election petition, which should be the presented such authority and such a manner as may be prescribed under the law made the state legislatures. District Planning Commission 243 JTT. Metropolitan Community 243 ZB. Apart from giving the constitutional recognition, municipality 74th Amendment laid down that in every state two committees shall be constituted. At the district level, District Planning Committee 243 ZD. At every metropolitan area, the Metropolitan Planning Committee 243 ZB. Composition of committee and the manner in which the seat are to be filled are to be provided by the law made by the state legislature. It has been laid down that in case of district planning committee, at least 4 by 5 of the members have been elected by the elected member in district level panchayat and the municipality. In the district, from the among them said their population should be in accordance with the ratio of the urban and the rural population of the district. In case of metropolitan planning committee, at least 2 by 3rd of the member of the committee shall be elected by the member of municipality and the chairperson of panchayat of the metropolitan area among them. The portion of the seat to be shared by them will be based on the ratio of population of the municipality. District planning committee is to prepare the development plan for the whole district. Metropolitan planning to prepare the development plan. State legislature would be the lawmaker the provision with the function related to district planning, metropolitan planning. Let me assign it to the district committee. The manner in which the chairperson of the district committee may be chosen. Representation of central and state government of the such organization and institution of the Metropolitan Planning Commission may be deemed necessary. Cooperative society has been given a part 9.3 Cooperative Society, Municipality part 9A, Cooperative Society 9th B, 97th Constitutional Amendment 2011, 97th Constitutional Amendment provided for amendment of the It amended the Article 9th, 19(1)(c) by inserting after the word union the words cooperative society. It also inserted the 43B part 4th of the Constitution and the states shall endeavor to protect the voluntary formation, autonomous functioning, democratic control, professional management. Part 9th of the Constitution, Part 9th was inserted. 9th B extended from Article 243 ZH to ZD. The Constitution 97th Amendment Act 2011 related to cooperatives was enacted to encourage the economic activity cooperatives, which in turn help to progress the rural India. It is expected to not only ensure the autonomous and democratic functioning of cooperative, but also accountability of the management of the member of the district. The major feature of the Act are following: incorporation regulation, widening of cooperative society based on the principle of voluntary formation, democratic member control, member economic participation, autonomous function. It specifies the maximum number of the directors of the cooperative society to be not exceeding 21 members. the fixed term of the 5 year of the date of election uh, in respect to elected member of the board and its office bear authority and body for the conduct of election to the cooperative society. मैक्सिमम लिमिट कितनी होनी चाहिए 6 month during which the board of director of the cooperative society could be kept under the supervision and suspension. Independent provisional audit, right of information to the member of cooperative society, empowering the state government to obtain the periodic reports of activity and account for the cooperative society. Reservation of 1 seat for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, 2 seats for the women on board of every cooperative society, which have individual as a matter from the such category. What should be the penalty? Penalty in respect to the offences related to cooperative society. That has been major feature of the 97th Constitutional Amendment Act 2011. That has been given in Part 9B. And it amended the 191C, inserted the boards at the unions. 43B also, Part 4th of the Constitution. Inserted 43B, Part 4th of the Constitution. After 9th A of the Constitution, Part 9th A, Municipality. 9th B. 9th B has been given in the cooperative society. 9th A दिया था यूपीएससी का प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन, इस साल 2025 में दिया था क्वेश्चन कि 9th A में क्या है, 9th B में क्या है. Such a rushed question. Minimum qualification for the cooperative society क्या होनी चाहिए? What should be the qualification for the cooperative society? राजस्थान जो पहला स्टेट है, become the first state to lay down the minimum educational qualification for the contesting the election of the cooperative society and the various other cooperative bodies. State Cooperative Society Rule 2003 were amended for the purpose and notified. Minimum educational qualification would be compulsory for the member of director of the board to ensure the management and assign the skilled hand. New rule benefit the 10,000 cooperative and agriculture credit society. An elected representative at any level could not directly become the president or vice president of cooperative society as it was the earlier. Competent and the tolerated personnel could be selected in the transfer into. Educational qualification bill ranges from class 5th to 8th for the education as a member of governing body of dairy society, framing society, consumer society, waiver society, housing construction. Constitutional position क्या है इसका? Article 40 में state shall take the step to organize village panchayat. That has been given in DPSP, Directive Principal State Policy. Endow them with such a power and authority as may be necessary to enable them to function as a unit of self-government. Article 246, 246. Article 246 empower the state government to legislate on the matter of pertaining the state list. Okay, 243 में क्या है, 246 में क्या है? स्टेट गवर्नमेंट लेजिस्लेट कर सकता है स्टेट लिस्ट के मैटर को. Means whatever the state list has, the matter has been given in the state list, state government make the any rules and regulations related to that matter. Prior for the enforcing this act, the Rajasthan government had to make the minimum educational qualification mandatory for the panchayat. Schedule and tribal area, Article 244, Part 10th of the Constitution, in which says the special system of administration for the schedule area. Article 244, Part 10th. Article 244, Part 10th. The Constitution in which says the special system of administration for the schedule and tribal. बहुत गर्मी. 244 Part A provided the provision of the fifth schedule shall apply to administration and control of scheduled area scheduled tribe in any state other than the state of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram. 244 Clause 2 provided that the provision of the sixth schedule shall apply in the administration of tribal area in the state of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram. Fifth schedule, administration of the schedule. Various provision of administration of scheduled area contain the fifth schedule. Executive power of state extended to scheduled area. The governor of each state having the scheduled area wherein there has been submitted a report to the president annually whenever it is required by the president. The executive power of union extended to given direction of the state regarding the administration. The tribal advisory council consisting not more than 20 members should be established in each state having a scheduled area. The tribal advisory council, no matter be related to the welfare advancement of the tribal. The governor is empowered to direct that any particular act of parliament, state legislature does not apply to the scheduled area, apply to specific modification and expectation. The governor can also make the regulation for the space, peace and good government by the schedules area and the state after consulting with the tribal area. Nothing. Article 244 just learn it. Part 10th of the Constitution just learn it. Article 244 Part 10th of the Constitution, special system of administration of scheduled and tribal area. Article 244 Clause 1 provides the provision of the fifth schedule shall not be applied to administration control of scheduled area and the scheduled tribe in any state other than the state of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram. 244 provided that the provision of the sixth schedule. Okay. Sixth schedule shall be applied to administration of tribal area. Fifth schedule will not apply. Sixth schedule shall be applied. Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram. Fifth schedule administration. The provision of the administration of the scheduled area containing the fifth schedule. Executive power of the state extended to the scheduled area. The governor of each state having the scheduled area have to limit the reports to the president annually wherever it should require the president. The executive power of the union extended the giving direction to the state regarding. Tribal advisory council consisting not more than the 20 members. Governor can also make the regulation to the peace, good government. Constitution provide the appointment of commission to the report of administration to the scheduled area, welfare of the scheduled tribe in the state. You can be appointed such a commission at any time, so compulsory after the 10-year recommendation of the Constitution. First commission was thus appointed in 1960 under the chairmanship of the UN Debar Commission. The second commission was appointed in 2002 under the chairman the Dilip Singh Boria. So this is the fifth schedule. Sixth schedule, administration of tribal area. Various provision of administration of tribal area contain the sixth schedule. Nothing. Fifth and sixth schedule just learn. Tribal area in the state of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram have been constituted as the autonomous district. Tribal area Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram have been constituted as the autonomous district, but they do not fall outside the executive authority of the state council. The president may at any time by order direct that whole or any specific part of the scheduled area shall cases to the scheduled area the part of the such area. whereas the area of any scheduled area in the state after the consultation with the governor of the district. If there is a different tribe in the autonomous district, the governor can divide the district into the several autonomous regions. Each autonomous district has a district council consisting of 30 members. Each autonomous region has a separate regional council. The district and regional council are empowered to access, collect the revenue, and impose the certain specified taxes. Governor can appoint a commission to examine the reports of any matter related to the administration of autonomous district region, and he may also dissolve the district regional council on the recommendation of the commission. असम ट्राइबल एरिया इन असम में कौन सा ट्राइबल एरिया है? असम में नॉर्थ कच्छर डिस्ट्रिक्ट, कार्बी एंगलोंग डिस्ट्रिक्ट, नॉर्थ कच्चर हिल डिस्ट्रिक्ट, कार्बी एंगलोंग डिस्ट्रिक्ट, बोडोलैंड टेरिटोरियल एरिया डिस्ट्रिक्ट. These are the three district tribal area in the Assam. मेघालय में खासी हिल डिस्ट्रिक्ट, जयंतिया हिल डिस्ट्रिक्ट, गारो हिल डिस्ट्रिक्ट. त्रिपुरा में त्रिपुरा ट्राइबल एरिया डिस्ट्रिक्ट. मिजोरम में चकमा डिस्ट्रिक्ट, मारा डिस्ट्रिक्ट, ला डिस्ट्रिक्ट. चकमा, मारा, ला and the tribal Tripura tribal area, Khasi, Garo, Jayantia. Khaso, Garo, Jayantia in Meghalaya. North Kachar, Karbi Anglong, Bodoland. North Kachar, Karbi Anglong, Bodoland. Khasi, Garo, Jayantia in Meghalaya. Assam में त्रिपुरा ट्राइबल एरिया. मिजोरम में चकमा, मारा, लाई. चकमा, मारा, लाई मिजोरम में. Local self government in the scheduled area. Most of the tribes in India collectively identify under the Article 342, Clause 1 and Clause 2 of the Constitution as the scheduled tribes. Article 244, Administration of Scheduled Area, Scheduled Part 10th of the Constitution, granted the overreaching immunity of the extent of the substantial right to self-determination. Six schedules, application in the Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram give the people freedom exercise executive power through the Council Autonomous District Council. Fifth schedule is applicable on the other identified tribal regions granted tribal autonomy, tribal tribes over the land through the tribal advisory council initiative because of the autonomy granted by the constitution. The law passed by the parliament and state legislature do not apply to the scheduled area unless the specifically provided. Provision of autonomy. Fifth scheduled area little impact of the development of tribal area. The tribal advisory council are either non-existent in many states or defunctions. In the view of such situation, when the government passes the 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment Act 1992, the provision of local self-government will not applicable to the scheduled area. Article 243M and Article 243ZC provided the provision of the thereunder do not apply the scheduled area and the tribal area mentioned in Article 244. So while the village level democracy become the real prospect in other area, the fifth scheduled area could not avail of the such local self-government. It was for this reason that the Panchayat Extension Scheduled Area Act, which came into 1996, was enacted under the 5th schedule, which extended the Panchayat rule in the tribal area. Bhuria Committee, before the enactment of PESA, The Boria Committee in 1995 formulated a three-tier structure to extend the Panchayati Raj institution. You get it now. It suggested that the village level Gram Sabha will exercise the command over the natural sources, resolve the dispute, manage the institutions such as the schools, cooperatives under it. Above it will be the Gram Panchayat, an elected body of representative of each Gram Sabha. Also to the function as the appellate authority and resolve the dispute at the power level. At the top of it will be the block or taluka level body. पंचायत एक्सटेंशन पैसा क्या है? What is पैसा? पंचायत एक्सटेंशन टू द शेड्यूल्ड एरिया 1996. क्वेश्चन भी आता है. यस. Fifth and sixth schedules. पंचायती राज इंस्टीट्यूशन a three-tier structure. Since the law is not automatically cover the schedules area, the PESA Act was enacted on 24th of December 1996 to enable the tribal self-rule in this area. The Act extended the provision of Part 9 of the Commission related to Panchayat to tribal area. Fifth schedule area referred to the clause 1 of the Article 244 of the Constitution. The 9 state and fifth schedule area in the Andhra, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Rajasthan. Most of the northeastern states under the sixth schedule area are not covered in the PESA. The PESA Act. State legislator and the panchayat that may be made shall be consequence with the customary laws, source of religious practice, traditional management practice. Every Gram Sabha shall contain to safeguard the freedom of traditional custom of the peoples, their culture, community resources, customary mode of dispute. Every Gram Sabha has made her and they are responsible for planning and implementation of social and economic development program at the Panchayati Raj system. Gram Sabha at the Panchayat at the appropriate levels of the consulting before the making the position of the land setting development program before the resetting or rehabilitation person. Actual planning and the implementation of the project is required. Whereas the recommendation of the Gram Sabha Panchayat developments for the mining wage, taxation, exploitation, planning and management of mining Panchayat. While known the Panchayat in the schedule as a power authority that may be necessary to conduct the function of state legislatures and power to enforce the prohibition thereof to restrict sale, permitting, toxic, ownership of minor forest, power to prevent the alienation of land, power to manage the village market by water. Yes, I'm studying still also grow. Power to exercise the control over the money lending to the city. Power to exercise control over the institution, functionaries, people, and the society. Power to control over the local plants and resources for such a plant, including tribal. Yes, I have taken a 2 minute of rest, bro. Directly elected mayor. Since the early 1990s, the government of India has undertaken several initiatives at decentralizing the urban government. 74th Constitutional Amendment Act was one of the such initiatives, which recognized the urban local body as a third tier of urban government by the assigning them a specific civic function. Yes, while talking to you, it is also a one type of rest, bro. State government amend the municipal law in order to empower the ULB with such a power authority as may be necessary to enable them to function in the institution of self-government. 74th Amendment had been given a constitutional structure to this local government but failed to address the issue of the governance. Thank you so much, bro. Even I didn't like I also never seen like you, bro. I have seen your pictures in Instagram. Tenure power of the mayor, chairperson ULB. Article 243. Constitution provided the legislator of the state me by the provided the manner of election of the chairperson. Manner of election in terms of the office mayor chairman vary from the state to state. At the present, the some state Uttarakhand, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu have two system, but I am in PG, bro. My partner with me, bro. Tamil Nadu Assembly passes Bill the Corporation Law Amendment 2016 which seeks to ensure the election of the mayor and council. Argument in favor of the directly elected mayor. Most Indian cities still follow the commissions system of municipal administration in which the little bit bro. We will talk to you after the 1 hour. Is it? State government appointed a commission. State government appointed a commission to execute head of this. It's not need to sorry bro. Mayor has largely ceremonial role. This is the anomaly. Under democracy, executive power should vest with the person or the body with the democratically accountable. An elected mayor with the substantial power of his own. Not only the provided single point for the negotiation with outside agency investigator, but also ensure the greater coordination among the different city departments and promote the decision. Popularly elected mayor with a fixed tenure also offer the more stability in the governance as a person is not a dependent on the elected member of the council and the local state and state level political leadership for the survival of the stable leadership can also be offered to roll out the long-term plans that will ensure the major changes in the city's political and economic landscape. Argument against the directly elected mayor. Fundamental issue with the directly elected mayor is that instead of enabling the efficiency, it might be actually result in gridlock administration, especially when the mayors and the majority of the elected member of the city council to form a different one. The power of the local government are laid out the federal constitution. However, the local government is still under the second list of the seventh schedule of the constitution, since the state government to make a law on this subject. In such a federal system, constitutional provisions should only lay down the broad institutional framework for the local government. But since the state are often reluctant to devolve function to the local government, it makes a sense of mandate such a devolution. Constitution may not be the ideal instrument for the prescribing a manner in which the head of the local government. What should be the educational criteria for the contesting of पंचायत इलेक्शन? 2014 दिसंबर की बात है. राजस्थान was the first state of India to pass the legislation to require the panchayat poll candidates to have both functional toilet and minimum educational qualification. Rajasthan became the first state in India pass the legislation that require a panchayat poll candidate have both functional toilet, minimum educational qualification. Also, 2005 Supreme Court had upheld the Haryana state law mandating that only those having the minimum educational qualification will be eligible to contest the panchayat election. Argument in the favor of educational criteria for the contesting the panchayat election. Supreme Court said that education is important for the both individual and the nation as well. And better educational for the elected will help the carrying out their responsibility and merit. Government has said that this will change the embarrassment of the fund at the hand of literate panchayat level representative. Earlier, this bodies were managed by the state government. So accountability was with the state, but now the fund to the tunes of the crore. coming in for the project like Manreka and others. So there has been better accountability. Moreover, the government say so this experiment will be able to address the literacy issue among the elected representative in the bottoms upward approach. They select a situation polls, motive masses, study at a time when the primary education is the fundamental. Local government is the first point of interaction between the public and state, essential to provide the quality service at the state. Representative of local government must be elected. Representative of local government is doing more and more state to council after the introduction of the seven centrally sponsored scheme, and for that we must have the certain level of education qualification. Argument against the educational criteria for contesting the panchayat election. Critics had said that the discriminatory to a large section of the rural population, particularly women among the literacy rate is lowest. As per 2011 census, the adult literacy rate 15 male is 78.8%, where the female is 59%. In 2011, half of the rural and female literate and 76% urban female, 88.3%. Former Election Commission JM Lingo SY Qureshi said that discriminatory and unconstitutional and will devour the 80% of the rural population contesting them. Other arguments like the literacy people should not be equated with the effective elected people. Intelligence, ethics, are the native to the human species such which have nothing to do with the literacy. Rabindranath Tagore and Sri Ram Krishna Paramhans do not have any formal. According to the expert, this was unconstitutional because it violated the Article 14 that is the right to equality. It also violated the basic principle of democracy, which founded on the principle of universal legal faith. If the education would have taken the criteria for the contesting the election, then it is better for the state to start further now, because according to the annual state education report, it has revealed that the class 8 qualified students were not able to solve the problem of the third stage. Therefore, we need the school for the democratic literacy, which will encourage the accountability to the leader and the not start or encourage to the face the operation and the inequality. So I have finished the Panchayati Raj institution and the local urban government cooperative society. Second chapter. After the 10 minutes of break, we'll be continuing once more again. So let's get started once more again for the next chapter. Yes, again I came here also after the break. No, I'm not able to get any earning from YouTube, but soon I will definitely get earning from that YTU. Uh, did you also see? Did you also see my video in portrait way? Something inverted. I don't know how does it happen.